We got this other video right here. Now, this I just want to use this time to explain to people why I even decided to start making videos like this, right? The whole reason for me making videos like this is because whenever things happen, like things like this happen, like people, like bunch of people get killed, or just any type of event that causes people to question, to have questions, right? A lot of people tend to see these events and then they come to the wrong conclusions. And whenever things happen and you come to the wrong conclusion, it's usually a sign that that thing is not going to be fixed, right? Because you are coming to the wrong conclusion, and then you have to repeat and then start over, and then something else, and then something else will keep adding to it. So there's this situation where this guy decided to get in a truck that he rented from Turo or something like that. According to the information I know, he rented this truck from Turo, and he decided to take this truck to a group of people gathering on New Year's Day. Take note, this is all intentional stuff. He didn't use his own car. He rented his truck, drove this truck, came there, and then he found out, yeah, let me do this. Or he planned, let me do this. And then he even had a flag in the back to represent something. There's a lot going on here. But the problem is a lot happened before this event. You understand? This man probably got into a certain situation of Islam. Take note, Islam. He got into a certain situation with Islam, and this Islamic ideology pushed him to the edge. Get it? So he got into this situation with Islam. He got too close to his Islamic faith, his Islamic people who are at the top, and then he went the other direction, because there are two directions you can go. You can be a casual Muslim, which is very difficult to be, and you can be a radical Muslim. It's two different Muslims you can be. A casual Muslim is that one who just reads the good part of the Quran and he says, yep, that's it. But there are other bad quotes in the Quran. The real dangerous, evil, demonic, wicked quotes, such as push them to the side of the street, slay them, kill them. Apostate, you want to be an apostate? You want to leave the faith? Guess what? Very difficult, because the Quran literally encouraged them to what? Treat you a certain way. It goes deeper than that, into the hadith, into the life of Muhammad and his apostles, or the people that were with him, and the way they lived, the way they move with the sword, the way they use the sword to implement or to enforce their Sharia law and all these other things. It goes deeper than that. That's why when these people see people happy and celebrating Christmas and New Year's and just happy, they feel like they don't deserve the happiness. That's what they think, because they're like their belief is that their religion is the way, and if you are happy without them, what are you doing? You are wrong. Now that is just the ideology of Islam. Okay, that's how they become radicals, because they are thinking you don't deserve to be happy like we should be happy. We should be the one happy because we serving Allah or whatever the God is serving. We serving him and you serving not. So why are you happy? That's usually how it goes. And then they get in contact with these top people in ISIS and all these other gang related, Islamic groups. It's like gang related Islamic group. These Islamic groups are like they are like gangs, you know what I'm saying? They get into contact with them and they tell them, look, we are the higher people of the faith. We are the higher people of the faith. So if you want to be like us, this is the thing. You got to stand up for what is right. You got to stand up for this. You got to implement the law. And then they become all this, take them through this whole long path of transition, which is from just being a casual Muslim to actually implementing what it says. Kill them, push them to the side of the street. Do not let, there's a lot of things that is said in the evil quotes of the Quran. You got to go do your own research on the Quran and how evil it is, and how evil, what evil quotes are in it, It even says a lot about Jesus. It mentions Jesus way more than even Muhammad himself. But yet, they deny the essence of Jesus. They deny the death and the resurrection of Jesus. That literally means they deny Jesus. You cannot say you know this man and then you deny his entire purpose, the reason why God sent him on earth for. You know what I'm saying? You cannot say you know him and then you deny that. You are cooked. You are done. You are missing the mark. So that's Islam for you.
That's why
Let's
I
start.
read
Let's
on
start this over.
Event started at about 3:15. It did involve a man driving a pickup truck down Bourbon Street at a very fast pace, and it was very intentional behavior. This man was trying to run over as many people as he possibly could. It was not a...
There you go. He was trying to kill as many people as he could, right? And that's how you know, in his mind, he was thinking, well, if I kill as many people, it'll be better for me than if I just kill my own self. You see the logic? The logic is, why die a boring death when you can die an exciting one? That's how they think. They think just killing themselves is going to be boring. You just hanging yourself or killing yourself and it's boring. Now, why don't you go and do more harm so that you can be glorified, I guess, glorified by some demon? But you will not be glorified. You are going to hell. I promise you, you are going straight to hell. Because not only are you killing people, you're also killing yourself too. And then you're going straight to hell. Because it's intentional.
A DUI situation. This is a more complex and more serious based on the information we have right now. With respect to numbers, we have right now, and as you already know, this could change throughout the day. We do know that there are 26 injured people who are at UMC Hospital. We know we have 4 at Turo, 4 at Ochsner Baptist, 1 at Tulane, but even as I was walking out the door, I believe I have an unconfirmed additional people who have been taken to other area hospitals. As we tragic situation for me to tell you that we know we have 10 people that this man killed on Bourbon Street. That is why we do not want anyone on Bourbon Street today. Wherever you see yellow tape, please do not violate this tape. This is in order to protect and stabilize the scene.
So, I don't know, man. It's like, maybe next time they should do better barricading. You know what I'm saying? Like, get some real serious heavy stuff and put it in the way if you want to do things like this. Because it's like, you got to understand, there are evil people amongst you. There are wicked people, people who their souls are already sold to the devil. Literally, they are just walking zombies, pretty much. And all they are thinking about doing is, how much evil can I do to disappear? Every day they live is just like their last day. Think about it, bro. You think somebody who has the guts to go and buy a bunch of alcohol, right? Cigarettes or whatever, and just drink and smoke is happy to live? They're not happy to live, bro. They want to die. So every single day they are alive, they are wondering, how do I die today? Or what can I do to kill myself slowly, quicker or faster today? So that's majority of your people around you who are smoking and drinking. They are looking for death. They are not happy being alive. Depression or whatever you want to call it is killing them, is eating them up. And what is depression? It's heaviness of the spirit. They cannot control their own will, mind, and emotions. That's demons for you right there. When demons are attached to your soul, they control you. They make you feel how they want you to feel because they are experiencing life through you. Your faculties are their faculties or are their instruments. They are experiencing life through you. They're like a parasite or something like that, living through you. That's the whole purpose of every spirit that possesses a body or possesses another soul. You know what I'm saying? It literally wants to use you as the medium. You are the medium.
We have information to a certain degree of the demographics of those who are in the hospital right now. We do not know at this point how many could be tourists. The majority are locals versus tourists. What I also can tell you is that this man, this perpetrator, he fired on our officers. from his vehicle when he crashed.
That tells you a lot of things. He did not just want to go down instantly. He was looking to do more harm. And because he couldn't do any more harm, he said, hell, jump out of the car, started shooting to kill more people. If he would have killed the officers, he would have turned straight back to the people and kill them, kill more. So this is why you don't want to be a fish out of water in this world. Don't be a fish out of water. Make sure every day before you leave your house, in fact, forget about that. First of all, make sure you are guaranteed you are going to heaven, first of all. Because there are silly people like this who they are looking for people to kill to send to hell. Take note, they are looking for people to kill to send them to hell, aka people who have not yet been saved, people who have not yet been accepted by Jesus Christ, who have not accepted Christ, and Christ has not yet accepted them. Christ died for your sins, but you got to accept him first. You got to say, yes, I accept this price you have paid for me. That's how it works in every court, including the court of heaven. If somebody goes to your jail cell or to the jail station and say, I want to bail this person out, and that person said, no, I don't want this person to bail me out, they're not coming out. You can pay your money for nothing. They will not come out. You see what I'm saying? So that's it. That's the whole purpose of Jesus dying. So make use of it. Accept the bill that he paid. Say, Lord, I accept you as my Lord and Savior. Say it audibly and believe in your heart that he died on the cross for your sins. You got to know it first. Know that he died for you, as I'm telling you now. Do the research if you want. Find out the information, the facts, and then accept him as your Lord and Savior. That's how you do it. Then you have that connection. And then you use that connection with knowledge and build up yourself spiritually. And you become this different human, better human. And you don't just feel how your demons want you to feel. You will not feel like that because you are praying against them. You will feel how God wants you to feel and how the Holy Spirit wants you to feel. You will not have desire to be places that you should not be. You will not have desire to do things that you should not do.
They are stable, and we will give you an update on them. I have yet been able to go to the hospital. I will be leaving here for us to go visit our officers. We have called in every officer that we have. We have so much appreciated our partnerships who have also offered us staff. Last night, we had over 300 officers out here. And because of the intentional mindset of this perpetrator who went around our barricades in order to conduct this, he was...
Here's the thing. I had a friend when I was growing up in high school. His name was Shamsuddin, which is the same name, similar pronunciation of the shooter or the killer name. Shamsuddin. We went to high school together. He was a Muslim. That time I was just like a young Christian coming up. So I was just looking at this dude. He would come to school every day with like a real black mark in the middle of his face because they'd be bending their head and hitting them on the floor and going back up and doing that over and over and whatever, 5 times a day or whatever, something like that. So, but hey, we were in high school, so we were just like cool with him, we were all cool and just living cool. But we knew people like that are easily radicalized. They are easily manipulated by evil spirits because when he's angry, or when you offend him, you piss him off. Yeah.
Was hell-bent on creating the carnage and the damage that he did. Because of the nature and the indices that we have on the scene, and we have enough information that the FBI will be taking over this investigation. And with that, I am going to be asking, this is the assistant agent in charge. This is Agent Duncan, Special Agent Duncan. And she has taken over this case on behalf of us and the FBI. As always, we will be in partnership with all of our partners. But Agent Duncan, if you want to have a few words for everyone.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning. My name is Alethea Duncan. I'm the Assistant Special Agent in charge for FBI New Orleans. As Chief Kirkpatrick said, we'll be taking over the investigative lead for this event. This is not a terrorist event. What it is right now is their improvised explosive devices that was found, and we are working on confirming if this is a viable device or not.
So that's not explosive.
Hey, she said they are working to confirm it is a viable device. Viable device, whether it's real or not. Hey, I don't think this man was just carrying fake toys around. I don't think so.
Yes,
in the car, in the truck.
Yes, that's why I said, how is it not a terrorist attack if it was explosives prepared to explode?
I mean, this guy was trying to cause a mass casualty event. Like that's a terrorist terrorism.
Was it politically motivated?
Terrorism. Well, they said he had a flag that had ISIS on it. I don't know if that was true or not. And they said the police cut it down.
So I've seen where they also said he was born and raised in Texas and served in the military.
It's so crazy, y'all.
He got PTSD or something.
We on I-10.
No, my brother, no. PTSD is a far stretch, man. I don't think he been to war like that. I don't think it's that bad. And even PTSD is just a sign of torment from demons. Literally. It means you went through certain things and these demons are using it to torment you for the rest of your life. All you can do is get rid of the demons and you'll be free. You don't need PTSD. PTSD is not a real thing. It's just a doctor's way of diagnosing you with something, coming up with some explanation for what you're going through. But really, if you go through any type of trauma, those voices that keep coming back and repeating it in your head, look, you did this happened, you saw this happened, this. It's not human voice. It's not your own voice. It's not your brain voice. It's demons, literally.
We connected to this, not connected to it personally, but it's like
we are. Though. No, we are connected. We went to school. We've been on bourbon a bunch of times.
It just feel like crazy.
So, because that was my next question. Like, because I know it's usually blocked.
He drove around it. That's what she said.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I said they had that little white barricade that usually popped up. That's why I was confused. Like, this is crazy, bro.
Is she saying that it's not a terrorist attack because the bombs might not work?
I think because does it have to be politically motivated to be terrorist considered?
Look up the word of terrorism. What is
it? Because then they just have a terrorist attack in Germany.
So apparently that old woman.
So first of all, he's doing this evil, and then he got a flag of ISIS or whatever. Apparently, he got a flag of ISIS on his truck. What does that tell you? He's trying to tell the Muslim Caliphate or those people that are at the higher level of the evil Muslims or the higher level of the radical Muslims, aka the ones who are really holding to the ones who are really applying the laws, the Sharia law and the you gay, you die law, that type of law. You gay, you die. That strong Muslim Islam type of law. Live by the sword, you die by the sword or whatever. By the sword will enforce everything. That type of law. He's trying to send a signal to them that I did this because I want you to be happy. You see, that's the whole point of their flag. He might have never talked to none of them before, and this is what. And then the authorities, the FBI, and all these people, they will fall for this trick. They will always keep falling for this trick. Like the person don't need to speak to ISIS for them to support ISIS. They just need to know what ISIS believe. ISIS believe in causing panic and evil in the world. And how do they get the glory? By making their name to be said on the news. Oh, look, an ISIS flag. And ISIS members did this. And that's how they get glory, and they put terror in the heart of people. That's their goal. Their goal is to be feared for violence, feared for the amount of evil they can do. That's their goal. It's like the MS-13 or the Trendy Aragua, all these gangs. The real reason why they do certain type of evil is to make their name to be feared. And that's ISIS for you. So he had the black flag in there to tell ISIS, one more credit for you, one more reputation for you, one more fame for you, one more fame.
was fired by the Oakland Police Department, and she sued them and won $1.5 million. So that's why people are mad about that old lady. And I guess they're mad about the other woman because she said it's not a terrorist attack.
No, yeah, I mean, that's a political,
That's what she
to
said.
achieve political, ideological goals
Yes, I think it would
against
be
the
just
public.
a
But
matter.
I mean, hey,
But it's still terrorism. Like it's a lot of people
yeah.
die of
But no,
terrorism.
they also because of the flag though that we don't know what it was. He put up a flag on the back of his truck. So
It's just evil is what it is.
that
man.
is terrorist
It's just
terrorism.
But you know what's
evil.
crazy? They got a video of the actual man. He made like a video on YouTube. That's the killer right here.
With the
This is the
exception of
killer.
traveling
This
for
is
the
the
military
killer.
in Texas and now live in Houston. And I've been here all my life, with the exception of traveling for the military, where I spent 10 years as a human resources specialist and IT specialist, where I learned
So
the
he
meaning
was-
of great
he was in
service
IT.
and what it means to be responsive and take everything seriously, dotting I's and crossing T's to make sure that things go off without a hitch.
So he don't got no PTSD. He was doing IT. He was working on the
They
computer.
said he was in the military
Yeah, he
too.
just said it.
reserve.
He said he traveled. He
They
lived
said
in
he was
Houston.
doing human resources and IT though.
Yeah.
So he's not doing. He's
Where do you
not. He
think-
does not have a gun. There's no PTSD.
Who said PTSD?
That's what I was thinking. I was just thinking that.
It can't be that. You got
Because-
explosive. That ain't no PTSD. That's terrorism.
I just want to know. I just want to know
Well, he was in
because,
the
like,
military.
watching him speak, he seems like a very upstanding, intelligent
never
man. Like,
expect him to do that.
what led to him snapping and bringing upon this event? Like, what was his motivations?
for bombs.
Yeah, that's what
If you
they're
have
that's the thing, though.
bombs and you're trying to have a mass casualty event. Like, what led to you wanting to do that?
Like maybe PTSD will have you run over.
Islam. He got to a certain point and he realized there's no happiness here in this Islam walk. But his thing is, okay, if there's no happiness, why are they happy? We deserve the happiness, not them. That's it.
For a few people on bourbon, but it won't make you have a bomb.
I don't know. What
I
it
don't
would
know
make
if
you
this
do.
true or not.
That's true.
I don't know if this true or not, but word on the internet that they try to go to his house and his house exploded too.
What?
That's what I read on the internet. On
You gotta
the-
look-
We don't know
So I
this
don't know if it's
yeah.
true or not, but word on the street. Look at
Word-
the Fox. Let's see what
Word
the
on
Fox
the
says, man.
street.
But word
So
on
they're
the
calling
street.
her a DEI hire. Damn.
I ain't
They
know.
just mad
Why are
because she
they
had
mad?
to
She has
know.
a nose ring. Who cares? That shit is completely
Is that what they're
irrelevant.
mad?
Yeah, because
I don't even see a nose ring.
It's
Yeah,
on
she has a nose ring. It's on the other
Let's-
side. Read the caption. Can we read the caption he put?
Yeah, I understand, but you know,
I don't understand.
you think you'll wear a nose piercing at your workplace?
Who gives a fuck?
Probably
Like-
not.
I literally don't give a shit about that at all.
An FBI agent with a nose ring who can barely speak coherent English sentences told the media that the terrorist
Okay.
driving a truck with the ISIS flag killing 10 Americans is not a terrorist
Barely.
attack.
Yeah, barely speak English is a stretch. Coherent, like, and this is why people got to be very careful. Like, don't just get on Twitter and start typing or get here and start writing something because what do you mean she can barely speak coherent English? She spoke just fine. Maybe what she said you didn't like it, that's all. And nobody really agrees with her on everything. We can read between the lines ourselves. That's why we have our own intelligence, you know. They call themselves the Federal Bureau of Intelligence or whatever, or investigation. We have our own intelligence and we do our own investigations too.
Speak coherent English. That's
Yeah,
That's my boy
this shit-
Benny.
This shit's
Let's
fucking-
see. Let's see.
Y'all
Let's see.
dragging
Alright.
just
it.
watched
We
it.
just watched it.
Oh, this is the same video?
Yes.
This is longer though.
We'll be taking
It's the same
over
thing?
the
Exact same thing?
investigative ask. Once again, stay away from Bourbon Street,
Yes.
Canal Street, 11
Yeah, they
11
doing too
a.m.
much for
She speaks
Oh, they-
completely fluent English.
Yeah,
Like, this
they
shit is
do too much.
ridiculous. This shit is
Yeah.
overblown as fuck.
Is there improvised explosive devices that was
Oh my gosh, she has a nose ring.
I mean,
Gives
yeah,
a
it is.
fuck.
I really don't care about that.
Literally gives a shit.
Yeah,
As long as it's not a septum, I think we can ignore. Oh, you know that septum thing where like it just looks like it's not for work. Yeah, it's not TMI. It's not. I don't know what it's called.
yeah. I mean,
They're mad because
yeah.
she said it wasn't a terrorist attack.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
terrible. Yeah, you
But
shouldn't have
I
said
don't
that.
think
That was dumb. That
she
was
meant it as like a.
That's why they're mad. That's why
It's
they're
like
mad.
like you just like a safe way of being, just saying this, being safe. It's like a lawyer telling you don't say this and don't say that. She's just being safe. We can't assume it is terrorists because whatever we say is what the people would take. So we are just going to say it's not yet for now. She literally says it's not yet.
I don't think she meant to like
100%.
minimize the situation.
But he had an ISIS flag, so that's pretty politically motivated. You just say that it's not a terrorist
we can't
attack.
show it on YouTube. I was about to say there's a picture
That's
of
pretty
him
dumb.
dead.
I'm gonna be real.
I don't see what because usually they'll do that to try to send a message. What message was trying to be sent? It's just, I don't.
What
see.
I mean, what a terrorist attack? I mean, we know what this is. This is going to continue to happen in America if we keep funding stuff in the Middle East.
Well,
Syria,
I'm gonna keep it
period.
100.
I don't think
We haven't did this video, but it was another.
What does that
It was
have to do
another
with
terrorist
funding the
attack that
Middle
just happened.
Bro.
It was 2 of them.
It was a black dude in America, born in America. That ain't got nothing to do
He's
with the
not.
Middle East.
I don't think he's black, bro.
He was black. We just
Bro,
watched
look
it.
up his name, bro. His name
not-
is
We
He's
just
not.
looked at it. He was black.
Bro,
we just
his
seen
name-
Bro, he's not black. Bro, the people from Sudan looks black too, but they're not really black. The people from here, it's just, I mean, he's black, cool. Yeah, he's black. He's from Africa. He has an African descent. Okay, maybe. But what does that have to do with a lot of
His name
things?
was like some Arabic name.
Taj was saying he
Yeah.
was black earlier, but we found out he wasn't black.
He's not black,
He's
bro.
not black. He's not
He
black.
did look black.
Yeah, he
He
did
is
look
black
black,
to
but
me.
he had like an Arabic name. He was like some.
What's his name?
Shamsuddin.
It's like I can't even pronounce it, bro. I can't even. I don't know.
Like somebody, I know they got his name out.
I mean, I'm gonna be real.
Hold on, let's look it up. Let me see.
I'm gonna be real.
Shamsuddin.
Is she the FBI director? I mean, I know it's completely irrelevant.
It's an
40
agent.
people.
Oh, it's an agent. Okay. That's okay.
Oh yeah, his name is Shamsuddin
Shamsuddin.
Jabbar. Yes, this
Yeah, he
It's
did.
politically motivated. So,
I had a friend like that with the same name, same pronunciation in high school when I was in high school. He was Muslim too. Shamsuddin. It's a typical Muslim name. Abdul Rahim, this and that, and blah blah blah. All these names. Oh, what was the other Muslim guy name? So it was Shamsuddin. It was dang, I can't even remember the other names.
So,
But
I mean,
Video
hey
of him
guys.
shot down.
Yeah,
She
the
just
fact
made a
that he had
dumbass
the-
comment.
Yeah, the
that's
fact
it.
that he
He
had
just
the
mad
ISIS
about
flag though does make it terrorism.
Yeah, I mean, hey man, America gets mad when we got people coming up
I
here
wouldn't say
speaking.
that she.
it was, so it makes it to be an ideologically motivated crime or whatever, murder. So who is he giving glory to when you have the flag of anything? Whatever the country flags represent is what the country, it represents the country. So if you have a flag of these people, it means you are giving glory to them. It doesn't necessarily mean you are part of them. You don't have to be a member of them. But if you have their flag and you do something with their flag blowing in the wind, there you go. You are saying, I represent this, I stand for this, and this is why I do this.
And
That's why people go to war. When they go to war, what do? They put their flags after victory or whatever. That's his flag.
that was a dumbass
Yeah.
comment. Though.
Maybe she didn't know that.
She's an
I guess
FBI
she
agent.
didn't
You don't know
that,
what you know what the F a terrorist attack is? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty idiotic.
But
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
said he had an ISIS
I don't
flag.
think she was trying to minimize it though.
No. Maybe not. But
So he had Texas plates
Not
and
too
an
bright.
ISIS flag. Said the police ripped down the flag once they apprehended
no, yeah, I
him.
seen that.
So it was.
Yeah, Shamsuddin Jabbar. Yeah, he ain't no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Let's pull up the flag.
You
Can't find it.
Can't find it?
Nah.
I seen it earlier.
Nah, that's him right there. You can't find it.
That is.
Bro, I seen somebody wrap. It was a picture of them wrapping the flag. Like
Nah,
I know
they
you can't
put a
see the
jacket
flag.
Bro, that was a
They
jacket.
put a jacket over it.
That wasn't a flag. They tore it down.
Yeah,
So
they did.
it's still speculation that it was ISIS flag. We technically don't know.
It was.
we didn't
it
see
was,
it.
We didn't see it,
technically.
but that's what everybody keeps saying. The
That
people
was
that
the-
see that
yeah.
is there. They took it down. That's a
Yeah, it's a
jacket.
jacket, bro.
No, yeah, I know, but why would they do that?
Why would they tear it down?
Yeah, why would they?
They don't want to give them
Hold
no
on.
shine. You know, when a terrorist does something like that, they want everybody to hear and know it's them and all that. Like,
Yeah.
it helps them. Their point. That's why they. So they're
They don't
they're
wanna
not gonna
push
put
their
their flag
agenda.
up. You're not gonna. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't want them to get more.
Take
attention
glory.
from it.
But of course, ISIS is going to probably come out and take the glory for it and say, yeah, we did that. Meanwhile, they didn't do nothing. It's just this guy was radicalized and he decided to do it with intentions of bringing glory to
I
them.
guess this is definitely
This
a
is
terrorist
insane,
attack
though.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's why they're pissed off at her for saying that.
Yeah, I see why.
If she didn't say that, then, they wouldn't have called her a
I think
DEI
she
hire.
didn't really mean it.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
probably
but
did.
when you
but
get up there in a
this is
serious situation and then you come in, families, people didn't die, and then you say,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
well, this isn't a terrorist attack.
Yeah, that's
When he
bad.
had
Yeah,
explosives.
Everyone's saying I'm on X looking. There's a community note says the flag is literally right there. The flag is like that black thing. That black shit is the flag. That's
Who
what
So
the
it may not have
community
been
note
an
says.
ISIS
knows?
flag. We
It
don't know.
is an ISIS flag.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is
But the thing about the FBI agent or whatever, she is just saying the case is too early, it's too young. It's like same day. You can just know every information the same day and make every conclusion the same day. Sometimes investigation takes like 2 days, 48 hours or whatever they call it.
It's confirmed. It is an ISIS flag.
It is for real.
Yes.
All right, let's start this one. But
This is what they're talking about.
Oh, okay, I see it now.
I guess it's like wrapped up.
so it is ISIS.
That is an ISIS flag. Yes, it's like wrapped up.
Yeah,
It's just wrapped up.
Well,
It's not exactly-
hey. Then, the lady, she made a dumbass comment. I'm gonna be real. She's an FBI director or agent? It said agent, right?
Agent.
This is what the flag is.
Why
Right
was she
Said
speaking?
assistant director.
That was the flag.
That's what
New
the
Orleans.
flag is.
Assistant director.
For real?
of-
Yeah, I just sent it in the group chat.
Look what Brandon just said. Oh, this is, bro. My
It's
God.
got his body on it, so be
that's why they're-
careful. But that's what the flag is of.
Man, I send my condolences.
See, that's the flag rolled up. Yeah, condolences to everybody
Sick,
affected.
Yeah, man, I feel so bad.
This is terrible.
This is sickening. This is evil.
This is
Highest
freaking
level.
terrible.
But he was in the
The Sugar
Army.
Bowl has been postponed due to this. Who plays in the Sugar Bowl today? Is
That was
that
supposed to be
Georgia?
Yeah, I think one of them. Yeah,
Let's take a look.
whoever was playing in New Orleans, because it was the game was supposed to be there too today.
Yeah, that's the Georgia game.
Why New Orleans
It's
though?
not even.
Like,
It's not even.
Because they
showing
knew a
it.
lot of people would be on Bourbon, and then it would be they're crowded walking.
Yeah,
you
but I
know?
feel like
is a-
everywhere is
Bourbon is a very crowded area.
But that's
I mean,
the
we've
most,
been multiple
dense
times.
street of people in this area of the country, probably.
Yeah, it's literally a crowded street. It's very close quarters. Like there's really nowhere you can run.
this is so sad, bro. It's literally hurt
Boy,
my
they
heart,
was
bro.
grilling her ass.
I think the outrage towards her is ridiculous. I think
Nah, it's pretty called
the
for.
constant like
Keep it 100, it's called for,
DI.
bro.
I don't think it's called for. I think
It's not called for, bro. Like, people just like to overreact, People don't even know how to react. Talk about, how to react in like nuanced situations. This is like a nuanced situation. They don't know how to react in the first place, generally.
I think the fact that she said it's not a terrorist attack is a problem
That
to
means
me.
she doesn't know how to do her job.
All right.
She said it's not yet viable until she know that the bombs were viable, which is they are real explosives, which they have a way to test that too. Until they know that it's a real explosive, then they will be able to judge it as this or that.
That's probably the problem. Yeah, she couldn't.
She does
just
not know how to do her job. What professional person, what person have we seen on media and any of these people come on with a nose ring? I'm gonna keep it 100. That's unprofessional.
That's dumb.
People that I even
That's
know,
dumb.
keep it 100.
That's dumb. That's a dumb.
That's something that they changed in their policy. The policy used to be no rings on your face. You know what I'm saying? No rings on your face. If you got a wedding band, that's about it. You can't come to work with 5 fingers rings and all these things and then a ring on your face. Maybe they changed it. They change these things almost all the time due to right after the whole George Floyd thing and the whole DEI thing and all that. They started changing almost anything. They're just changing things. No guidance whatsoever. No inspiration from God. No. It's just whatever we feel we want to do, we do it.
Dumb reason to be mad. Who cares
Yeah,
if she
I
has a
don't care
nose
about the
ring?
nose
Who literally
ring.
cares?
I mean,
literally, that's something that's completely
That's my
irrelevant.
new-
Hey, it's
That's
all-
completely irrelevant.
It's just an
My
opinion, my opinion.
But I think that's
even
completely
tell
irrelevant.
women, I even tell even the men. I tell women that go to jobs, some jobs. I personally think that nose rings are unprofessional. To me personally, that's just a personal.
But I feel
opinion.
like
It's too casual, yeah. Depending on the job you do, it just kind of it lessens the value of the job. It makes it look a little weird. Like, it happens. It's true. Because if I go to a job like and I see a doctor with 3 rings in her ear, or 4 rings in her ear, and two in your nose, it's like, God dang it. Like, you couldn't just leave it at home at least for this time?
I just don't see. I don't see
that's
how.
what
I
I'm
don't see
bringing
how a nose ring makes you
Yeah, but
unprofessional.
He just mad, and then she had
Yeah,
that on
it
top
just-
of it.
yeah, like,
It
you don't
boosts
know-
it. It boosts the
like,
situation.
yeah, like, you don't know what a terrorist attack is, and you're an FBI agent.
I'm personally trying to
And you got a
understand
nose ring?
that why the
Get
fact
your
that
ass
someone
on.
has a nose ring makes them like.
But you know,
Like,
that's
like a
not
bastard,
that's
like,
that's
who cares?
that's
It
the
just add
plus
the
one.
cherry.
It literally
That's
like,
cherry
who
on the
cares?
top.
Yeah, that's the literally
It
plus
is
one.
literally
It's just
dumb.
a
But what you did, what you said was plus 20.
Y'all act like,
That's
y'all
plus
act like,
one.
y'all act like she came to that conclusion by herself. There's a team of people that came to that conclusion.
Yeah,
She's
that's
just a
true.
spokesperson and the head person that came
That
to
is
articulate the decision. So all the outrage of her, it's dumb.
Well,
It's dumb. This is dumb. This
we
is a
got
dumb
outrage
argument
at
we're having
at
right
the
now.
situation
Oh my God,
of the
she has a
dude that
nose
did it.
ring.
It is
Shut
a dumb.
up.
This is
That shit is dumb.
If she didn't come to the conclusion, the whole FBI,
It's a problem.
the whole team made a dumbass.
Look, it's a whole bunch of them with the jackets on around her.
But
Like,
I think
you
she's
the only
the,
one?
I think she's the head.
Okay, and I bet they all came
She's like
together
this-
and congregated on that decision.
I don't know, man. I'm not.
Do I think? Do I agree with it? Hell no. I think this is a terrorist attack.
Yeah, this was a small.
I think this was a
Yeah, but
planned
let's
blast
move
castle
on.
terrorist
Let's
attack,
not jump on
and
this
I think
We
we
acting
need to
like
know
Twitter right
the
now, y'all.
motivations of
Yeah.
why the man did that.
We acting like Twitter. It's kind
I,
of
we
Yeah,
just,
this
you know,
shit
hey, man, I'm be real.
I
Though.
just think- I just think being mad
you
about
defending
shit
the, I
like-
think you just defending her because she's a black woman.
No, I'm not defending her 'cause she's a black woman. I
If
think-
any
I think-
other person comes up there and they speak and they say some dumbass shit, we say they're the dumbass.
Okay,
not the
but I'm
team.
keeping it 100. I'm gonna keep it
She's
100.
the dumbass.
I said what she said was dumb, but I'm not gonna come on here and say, "Oh my God, she's so dumb because she has a nose ring." That's completely irrelevant to what just happened. Who
I don't
gives a
think
fuck
nobody
that
said
she has a nose
she's
ring?
dumb because she had a
You
nose
said
ring.
that.
I said she's dumb. Her comment is dumb. And on top of it, you got a nose ring with a dumbass comment.
Who cares?
DEI. Let's continue.
I think that's a stupid argument.
Hey,
I think that's that woke right bullshit. Like when
I
they
don't
say
know.
the woke right, that's a woke right statement.
I don't think so.
That is
man.
100% a woke right
You
statement.
made a dumbass comment when it clearly
Okay, but
is
like,
a terrorist.
okay, the comment is dumb. Okay, yes, but to go in and say, "Oh, DI, she has a nose ring," that's woke. That's fucking retarded.
Hey, that's just a
Low-key.
way to cook somebody.
I agree with
That is dumb.
What?
I agree with Brandon.
That is absolutely stupid.
It is. It's doing the same thing. Like it doesn't really add to the point. Like yes, you know we disagree with what she said.
It's two
but-
different points, man. It's two different points. How your dress code and your conclusions are two different points. You know what I'm saying? Your dress code and your investigations are two different points. Like you can literally not dress in your regular uniform and still do your job. You know what I'm saying? So whether it's part of her dress code or not, it doesn't matter. But the conclusion that they came up to so far is that it's not yet fully conclusive that he was a terrorist. Fine. Hopefully it's conclusive tomorrow after they do the testing with the bombs and all that.
Dumb comment.
But like they
Oh, man.
racist, all that. When you say stuff like that,
Literally, it's literally
That fuels
the
their
fact
argument.
that she has a nose ring is completely irrelevant.
Yeah, it
to
doesn't
me.
matter.
Like I literally
Yeah, it
don't
is.
care about
For
that
now.
at all. Like,
I
it's
know
completely
people-
irrelevant.
I know people that get in positions because of their skin color to this day. So
that's not.
we don't know.
that's
We don't know.
literally
We don't know that
maybe-
happened.
That's
here.
literally
We don't know
maybe
that
a
that
fact.
happened here.
That
We don't know
literally
that
may
happened
be a
here.
fact.
But that's
saying,
irrelevant, though.
Maybe a
That
fact
is
but
irrelevant.
this is not a fact.
Yeah,
But
bro,
what she
it
said,
is.
what she said was dumb.
We all
Okay.
agree that. No
Yeah,
one
we all
argues
agree that.
So I mean, hey, if DEI is just
so-
a word to call people dumb sometimes.
No, it's not. Just call them dumb. DEI is saying they're unqualified to be in this position.
Because-
it's
yeah.
a team of people who came to this decision.
That's an unqualified ass something she said.
Okay, sure, but like to say
Unqualified
that,
statement.
to go on and say, oh,
Unqualified
she's
statement.
DEI, has a nose ring and da 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 da, that's dumb. That's completely irrelevant. That's dragging it. That's that woke right shit. Like when people say the woke right, that's woke right. Like woke left is a
disagree.
thing and woke right is a thing, and that is a woke right statement.
I disagree.
That is
I disagree.
It's just
What
dumb.
you think, Ty?
Man, I'm just over it at this point. It's
Yeah,
really
it don't matter.
we
It don't
arguing
matter.
about something that's
Yeah.
not even the problem. It's a terrorist
Yeah,
attack at the
exactly.
end of the day.
Right.
Exactly.
I mean, she was an older Hispanic woman, probably in her mid-30s. She had a wedding ring on her finger. We were that close.
I
to
just
her.
didn't know if there were kids or,
And-
any kids
No,
around.
there
at that
was
time.
no
'Cause
small.
It was 3 in the morning.
No small children.
Okay.
No small children. I mean,
But
none in our area.
Right. Did you see when you were looking down from the balcony? Did you see the truck? Did you see the suspect?
Oh, he had been gone. That's what I was telling other news sources. Like, we have these hydraulic steel barriers from past events. Last Mardi Gras, this happened to an extent, maybe not terrorism, but still people getting hit in mass population with vehicles. Those barricades were not up. Period. They had the flimsy orange ones that you could just push over with your finger. We actually thought it was kind of odd because usually when you get to Bourbon Street, you can turn your back to Canal and not worry about anything. You can just walk the street, especially on New Year's, and there were still vehicles coming after 8 p.m.
So weird.
And then, I mean, the fact that they never raised them. That's how this guy was able to get down Bourbon Street
that's
so
crazy.
quickly
So this is the
and
problem.
cause so much damage. Because there's other barricades past the
It's okay,
Canal
I
and
know a lot of
Bourbon
people right now.
intersection. There's more like every 2-3 blocks. So what was 10 or 15 dead and 30 wounded could have only been maybe 5 and 15
Injured.
I mean, who can say, but it definitely would have been minimalized because this truck could not go around those barricades. everything in New Orleans in the French Quarter has a balcony. All the balconies have poles, several steel posts, and there's no going around anything. If that barricade's up, that's a wrap. That's your end.
That is true.
So just to be clear, you're saying that they were just flimsy orange barricades that weren't up, that they weren't the same barricades there as elsewhere.
No, the metal ones were absolutely not engaged.
Yeah, this is
Well, and that struck you at the time, right? Because there was that 2017 incident with Mardi Gras where a drunk driver drove through, and so from what my understanding is, they increased security measures in that area because of what happened there. But what you're saying is that you didn't see the security that should have been there to protect the revelers.
Yeah, we were walking right across it. Like, as you walk down Bourbon, you cross
sad,
5
bro.
of them.
My God.
And then even when you turn off the side streets of Bourbon, there's more. Like, the precautions are there.
And this is where we come back to this. You know what I'm saying? We come back to this. First of all, we have these weird people in the country that we do not know of. You know what I'm saying? Nobody vetted them. Even though this guy, you say, oh yeah, he was born in Texas and all that, blah, blah, blah. But you never know who these people become. You never know what they are studying and what they really believe. You know what I'm saying? But then you have this, and then you also have liberal government in these states that believe that everybody should be allowed to do whatever they want to do. You can walk half naked in Mardi Gras. What the freak is Mardi Gras? You're taking off your clothes and throwing bees on you and doing all this demonic stuff. Okay, cool. Now you have all this negative energy centered somewhere. That's it. That's all you are really doing. You start doing all these negative things in the street, taking off your clothes, walking half naked, doing all these marches naked. You're just attracting negative energies, and these negative energies will always be attracted to those type of place. And that's why people are attracted to those type of events. There is no real benefit to society, no real benefit to humanity, nothing. It's literally degrading the souls of people, degrading the minds of people. Children are living there, degrading their minds, literally, because these children are thinking, yeah, we can see free boobies on this day. All we got to do is get some green bees and throw it to them.
Everything's implicated.
It's bad.
You just have to use it.
Yeah. Every time we've been on Bourbon, I've never seen a car like near. Like, I didn't even.
You can't even get close.
I remember thinking like, can cars drive through here like during the day? Like I remember having that thought.
They do, but they block all that stuff off.
For like,
there's like people that direct traffic as well. Like they got like the on-foot traffic guards in New Orleans.
I'm more confused. I can see the outrage because like it was no safety measures for this incident.
So there wasn't the metal barriers up.
It wasn't up.
If it wasn't up, somebody will have to answer questions. And the city will have to pay real good money, my brother. The city will have to pay real good money for whatever reason they decided not to put those gates, those fans up. Yeah, to be real money being paid to those victims and their family. Especially those who lost some serious people. Like talking millions upon millions, almost 500 million or something. Like, yeah, it's serious stuff, man.
The plastic ones are the little orange cones. You know, the ones with the little yellow top on it.
You could just drop through those.
Did the mayor say anything good or no?
Play the mayor.
Good morning. First of all, we do know that the city of New Orleans was impacted by a terrorist attack. It's all still under investigation.
So how she say it?
She called it a terrorist attack. Dang. When did she speak? When did the other lady speak? Maybe they both spoke at different times, but it looked like the same event.
More?
That is the same.
However,
same guy
I
in the
have
back
been
here.
in direct contact with the White House, with Governor Landry, and of course a unified command who is present here. What I'm asking at this time Our prayers for those who have lost their lives in the city of New Orleans due to this tragedy.
Wow.
What is the prayer for the lost ones gonna do? We gotta pray for the ones who are still alive. They are the one feeling the pain, man. Like those people who are dead, they don't feel no pain. Prayers don't help them. They are dead. That's the reason why it's called death. They're gone. You can pray 10,000 years. Unless you're praying to bring them back to life, you're wasting your time. It's not going to change much. It's not going to change much. Unless you know how to raise the dead, like Jesus, then you're talking something.
In addition to that, I'm asking the public to stay clear of 8 blocks around Bourbon Street.
Wow. Yeah.
I can see why people get mad at the girl now.
Yeah, I see why they
It's
got mad.
100% a terrorist attack. The fact that they said it wasn't a terrorist attack is ridiculous.
Hold on,
The
guys.
guy had an Islamic flag. He had motives. We don't know what his motives were, but obviously his plan was to carry out a mass casualty event, which took the lives of 10 people and harmed 30 others. I mean, at what point do you call it a terrorist attack? Like, what point does this qualify for a terrorist attack? Because obviously it was his intent to go somewhere and hurt a lot of people. That's terrorism.
With the flag, too.
With the ISIS flag.
Go
That's
ahead,
terrorism.
say it.
Y'all might get mad at me, but they should sue the state of sue New yeah, because the barricades was not open.
Yeah, they weren't.
They wasn't up. I said open. They wasn't up, so
they weren't strong enough. They weren't.
and they wasn't.
That's a problem.
There should be more outrage.
Somebody will probably be talking about it soon. Somebody will probably be suing for that soon too. Yeah, that's for sure. Like it's not gonna go free like that.
Cause like
I
usually
wouldn't expect someone to do that, but you gotta be ready for anything, especially in New Orleans.
we're all the police. Cause usually like right there, bro. When we enter, it's all the police is right there.
And the fact that he said this happened last Mardi Gras, like on a smaller scale.
Yeah, it was 2017. They said a drunk driver did drive. I remember that. Drunk driver drove.
If it's happened before, we should know. Okay, there's crazy people. We gotta put real barriers. It might take a little more money, a little more work. But that's what you got to
Exactly. People aren't doing their jobs.
I think they did put more barrier, but they just refused to use it this time around because I guess they're being lazy, I guess. Maybe they're being lazy, or maybe they think, there's no threat here. There's no threat here. It's just another day.
That's a problem. That's why they're upset with this lady. Just because people say DEI, don't mean we just gotta say, we're saying it because she's black. It could be because she's a woman. People say about DEI because of women.
If they're gonna be mad at.
But this guy just going on with DEI, my brother. Let's leave the DEI alone for now.
They're gonna be mad at anyone. They need to be mad at the first woman. She's the police chief or the lady in charge of the NOLA PD.
They need to be mad at her.
I'm mad at everybody.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying don't be mad at her. I think that what they said about it not being a terrorist attack is completely incorrect. And I'm not even on the scene.
Who said that?
She said that.
She said
that's
that.
a dumbass comment. She's the only dumbass that said that.
Okay,
That's why they're upset.
Cool.
It's just like we can talk about nose rings and shit and say, all right, that's irrelevant to me.
It is.
I
irrelevant.
agree.
It is irrelevant. But you pretty much don't see him in a lot of professional places.
Yes, you do.
It's irrelevant to me. Again.
Yes, you do. Nurses, dentists, all of them have nose rings all the time. Doctors?
Nowadays, that's for sure. Nowadays. Back in the 90s and 80s, no. They would not even allow it.
Anybody that we react to, we see them with a nose ring.
Who do we react to?
I'm just saying.
A bunch of fucking nerd ass nerds.
But smart people.
No.
People don't hear. This is professional spaces. They don't have nose rings.
Okay,
Keep it 100.
Again.
Do police
That's
officers?
completely irrelevant. Yes, police officers do have nose rings.
No. I just don't see them a lot in professional places. I think that's dumb. I don't think you. I wouldn't want them in my. I wouldn't want them in my.
Irrelevant.
My professional place.
Irrelevant.
Me personally. But hey man.
Irrelevant as fuck.
Well, to be honest with you, that's all I gotta say. This is kind of scary to really see that this already happened and the year just started. So like
that with the truck blowing up.
What's going on with our
Tesla
security?
Truck blew up. That was weird.
Who's the Secretary of Defense? Like, why are y'all not on top of this stuff? I thought they had to.
Well, I mean, these are unforeseen. Like from the Secretary of Defense.
To be honest with
he
you,
himself couldn't have went to New Orleans and stopped this.
He had to plot this already.
So this is after.
So this is the aftermath of what we now know a Tesla truck exploded. We can't show you the video, YouTube guideline, sorry. But if you look it up if you go to our X page, we do have the video up on there.
There's two terrorist attacks.
Blew up on his own.
No, hell no.
No, they had a bomb in it with fireworks in it.
Yeah, no, somebody
and
detonated
outside the
that.
Trump Tower, and a Tesla truck.
It's right outside the front door.
Also, that's politically motivated as well.
So that's another terrorist attack. That's 2 terrorist attacks in our country
on the first
day one.
It's not funny,
even
but
in the day. Like still like.
Is they trying to let us know something? Somebody trying.
This is the start of 2025. Let's stop funding dumb shit.
But I don't think it's that. I think it's a test of the media, bro, and how they were doing so much fear mongering about Trump and all this stuff, and they've got people so crazy, and they're thinking that Hitler is coming into office.
No, not just that. No, this is judgment right here. This is judgment. This is like God is trying to get them out of the system, and they know their time is up. All of them, all the evil ones, all of them, they all know their time is up. The moment it reaches January 6th and the Congress or whatever, they come together and sign those votes into legalization and say, yep, we are certifying the votes. They know their time is up from that day. I mean, from the first to that day. That's why they're trying to do anything they can do now to get it all in. Until the 6th. Because once the vote is settled on the 6th, think about it, on the 6th, they're even planning to go there too to do the same thing. To do similar thing like January 6th. Some of them are planning to go there and do that to stop the vote from being certified, but it's not going to happen. So they only got from now to the 6th to do all their yeah. Once the 6th come, they're out. It's all done.
Couple days.
Talking about this or the ICE
I don't
situation?
know.
I'm talking about this.
I think this is a failed immigration policy.
I don't know if this was anything to do with that. All I know is I think this is due to people going crazy because the media was saying, think about it. Think about Hitler. Think about Hitler really being the president of the U.S. right now. That's a very scary thought. And some people really believe that. That's what this is. Think about it. A Tesla truck outside the Trump, that is something to do with Trump. So obviously they probably, I would guess, they don't like Trump.
Only reason
that probably comes from the fear from the media.
Understand that Trump.
It's just terrorist people. It's just there's people trying to create terror. That's it. You know, even though the media might have said some few stupid things and, made a lot of people to be on edge and hateful towards Trump and all that. But with this one, I think the person was just trying to make a statement like, the news headline would have been, or the news headline they were trying to create is, 20 people died in front of Donald Trump's tower. Make his business look bad. Make his business look like on a safe business, on a safe place. 100 people got bombed in front of Donald Trump's tower before he can get in office. It's just bad headline.
Both of these situations is on the border, kind of like close to the border situations. That's why I say
he was born in the U.S. and served for the U.S. Army.
Yeah,
that's nothing.
When we throw that up,
he's from Houston.
He was from that age.
That has nothing to do with that.
No, but we know what that is. That's literally that's Middle East.
What did Vivek say? We have a mental health crisis.
I agree.
This for sure is that what you just said. The other one, Middle East.
Are we sure?
For sure.
We don't know.
I don't know. We don't know that.
We don't know yet. We don't know that. We can't say that.
What was his name?
Yeah, but
what flag did he have?
No, we know what the other dude. We don't know what this is.
This is what Brock said. This is what Brock said.
I think it's the fear mongering.
Yeah, but the other one, Middle East.
Think about this.
This probably could be the same thing.
I think
who knows?
They probably got a group. He had a flag.
That's why I'm scared. Who knows?
But we can't say probably. This is related. Nah, I think
it's just dumbass. The dumb stuff that happens in America. You're right. The fear mongering. This. Then the other situation. Us funding situations that we should not be funding. Literally, what Tulsi said. Let people in the Middle East decide their faith. Why are we deciding their fate? I think that's what it is. 100%. I mean, why put an ISIS flag? Why put an ISIS flag?
I mean,
we know what Bin Laden's objective was, and we know why he was upset. It's because we kept funding the stuff in the Middle East to mess over his people. We heard his story. That's what he said. So that's why they're upset.
I'm gonna be real, but people are always gonna have beef with the U.S. even if we didn't do that.
But it's still crazy because he was born in the United States.
That's nothing to do with that. I don't know if it has anything to do with Israel, Palestine, or anything like that.
It can't be. He was born in the United States.
Dude is just.
Why he had to?
We have mental health. We have school shootings. We have people are mass.
I don't think mental health issue is the excuse
in the U.S. for the past few years. It's clearly mental health. That person was not.
So you think he was just like, because he was born in the U.S. So
he probably went crazy,
but
killed
to
a lot of
have
people.
Bombs,
but the ISIS flag, I don't know.
Bombs,
so,
but
that's not mental health.
Believe the ideology.
So there is this app,
and then go crazy and do what he did. But I don't know.
There's this app. I don't know if you can see it. So if you go and you look it up on Google, it's like an app where they actually a lot of these videos on there. I guess I've not been on there for too long, but for the short time I've been on there, It actually shows the full videos of these type of events. You actually see the burning, see whatever you need to see the details. And if the person is actually dead, you might even see the dead person. Like, yeah, it shows the details of every detail. So if you like into that type of stuff and you actually want to see the full story, and you want to see the dead bodies, and you want to see the gunshot going or the gun going off, and not all the blurry videos, and not all the, whatever YouTube be doing, censoring and saying don't show this and only show that and don't say this and only say that. There's stuff like that you can see videos on.
ISIS sent him over here.
If you want,
and said, "You go out there and drive to New Orleans."
We don't know.
Born and raised in Houston.
I know it's crazy
served for the U.S. Army.
It's crazy, bro. We don't know nothing. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but so in that same breath that we don't know nothing, we can't sit here and say
we just saying what we hear in our thoughts, in our opinions.
Yeah, who knows, guys? Who knows?
We just showing the facts and we giving our opinions.
But we know what could. I mean, we're always gonna have beef. You're right, but what could stop it? Let's stop the fear-mongering and let's stop funding stupid.
Yeah, let's stop the fear-mongering and the safety. Like right now, just because what we're seeing, we got to be on 10. Like the barricades and all these things, bro.
Yeah.
It's like,
all right, guys. So let's know y'all thoughts. I mean, these situations are pretty crazy. Everything's pretty much on X, though, guys. A lot of stuff we can't put on YouTube, but let us know what y'all think, guys. This is a crazy way to start 2025, but we're gonna wish for the best, guys. We gone.
Yeah, the barricade should be up, man. Keep it as secure as it possibly can be. Don't take no chances and say, oh yeah, it's gonna be a light day, a normal day at work today. There are always crazy people lurking. And when I say crazy, I mean demonic people. People who have deep hatred for just other human beings existing. Take note. I'm not talking about you existing and you're against their ideology and you fighting them directly. That's a whole different case. They want to see all gays' head chopped off. If you are a gay, they want your head chopped off. And the list goes on.